This is Anthem. Oh, my bad. This is Anthem. A game that was originally teased that BioWare was making a looter-shooter game with mech suits that made you feel like Iron Man. Yeah, BioWare. You know, the creators of a lot of bustin'-ass games? Well, they dropped the ball pretty damn hard on this one, because if I bought and played this on release, I'd be extremely disappointed. The traversal is pretty awesome, but the missions are legit the exact same thing. Every last one of them is basically go to point A, defend the area, go to point B, rinse and repeat, until the mission ends. That's legit the gameplay loop. But the server's shutting down January 12th, 2026. Yes, that means if you're watching this, it's already too late. Well, this made me want to go grab its platinum before it finally went offline forever. Having no interest in the game except now a platinum that would become unobtainable very soon. I heard the horror stories of Anthem's platinum. Oh, it's too grindy. The collectibles are insane with over 700. The game has too much RNG and so on and so forth. Well, it's time to really see if those horrors are true and see what it's like going for Anthem's platinum. Welcome to Quest to Platinum.
We're the only ones left. Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward. I'm no coward. No? You want to push forward until I get killed. Until we both get killed.
Grab the wall. Wiggle like you trying to make your ass fall off. Hella thick, I want to smash.
Oh, and if you're new around here, the first thing we had to do though was the tutorial level and making sure that we understood the controls and the flying. And man, that's like the one good thing about this game. That is just solid. Oh shit, yo, the flying is dope. What the hell? Yo, what the I could be like, and then, what the fuck? Yo, the traversal feel busting straight up. Yeah, the traversal, like, respectfully speaking, slaps hard, bro. This shit feel good. The 30 frame feel like booty ass cheeks, but the rest of it, dude, bussin'. And little did I know that's exactly how this game is. Every mission is actually the same. You kind of have some sort of thing to defend, and you just defend it while in the radius, and the bar goes up. This is literally 90% of every mission until like the very final mission, and that's Anthem's gameplay loop. So I can see why people were pissed on launch, because yeah, it's not exactly enthralling, but considering I'm only like 30 minutes in, it was fine, and we were pushing through. After doing about 3 defenses, we finished the tutorial and popped our first trophy, locking us in to Anthem's platinum before the server shuts down. And like most looter shooters, you would get gear and level up your gear score throughout them, and you would have to complete missions with a higher gear score. This would pop a few different trophies until I got to the end where I needed such a high gear score just to get that trophy. And my first goal was just complete the story while playing the Colossus. The Colossus has 2 different gear pieces that you have to max out, and they're exclusive to his Javelin. There's 4 different Javelins that you have to use throughout the game, and we're gonna just start with the Colossus to get it over with. Now, I'm not gonna lie, after playing all of them, the Colossus was the weakest because he just felt so clunky and like boring, I guess. Yeah, he's not like the weakest in terms of strength, just weakest to play. And it wouldn't be me doing the story trophies without somehow breaking an online only game. Yeah, bro, I glitched under the map. Wow, I glitched it. Online only game, and it's glitched. Went straight through the map, bruh. And other than that, I just kept pushing through the story, making sure that I finished all of the side quests along the way so there'd be less cleanup. And then we got to the last mission for the last story trophy. And this mission was cool because you fought a giant ass boss. It was like kind of epic. Yeah, I wish the whole story was like that. But again, it was just defense wave shit, and it just got so repetitive. Yo, return to the heart of rage. And with the story completed, all that was left was cleaning up the last few side quests I had, but I also had to get the explorer trophy for every region. All you have to do is basically explore the main landmarks in those regions, and they will all pop a trophy related to that. There's also going to be over 700 collectibles we need later, which is a bit disgusting, but we have some ways around that. The other thing I had to prioritize in the story is using all of the different weapons. You need 50 kills with all of the different weapon types, so whenever I got 50 kills and popped the trophy, I would always try and switch to a new weapon if I had it available. So I had to grind these out at the end of the game because there was still a lot of weapons I needed. Hey, trophy, grenade guru. I think that's for doing, yeah, 3 challenges on a grenade. That was funny because it just popped him right in the butt cheek. This gun is literally booty shit ass crumbs. 50 kills. There it is. Assault Artisan. Hey, we got the sniper trophy. There it is. Born in battle. Another gun done. There it is. I call shotgun. And I love that. Hey, there it is. Straight shooter.
Take a shot every time bro says there it is.
There it is. Pistol whipped. Feels so good, man. We're getting there.
Now we had to do every challenge for every Javelin, but you need the gear piece in order to do it. So this is where you farm missions to try and get them to drop, because my Colossus was almost finished, but I needed the firewall mortar and it wouldn't drop until finally, after a few missions, I was able to get it and we could start working on getting it maxed out for the challenge.
Oh, I got it to drop. Oh my god, I got it. I fucking got it.
I was excited to play a new Javelin, so I went to do the 2 missions because you have to have 4 missions completed with the piece of gear to max it out. And I only needed 2 more, but I accidentally sold the firewall mortar like an idiot. So after getting that, we were finally going to be able to switch Javelins. But by now, the boredom was setting in a bit. We were at about 30 hours in, and I wanted to switch Javelins so bad just to get something new to the game and feel a little bit different. So the boredom setting in and it being late at night grinding, I don't know what I was doing, bro. I was going loopy.
I'll be smashing X button. I'll be flying, oh, nothing. I'll be running all the way to the place. I'll be shooting them right in their face. Light a fire up under their ass. Pull my gun out it and go blast. Do the damage, man, real fast. Motherfuckers drop all this cash, cause they be dying so mad fucking quick. I bend them over and I suck they dick. I'm kinda nasty on the stick. Yo, munitions maestro! I don't have to play the fucking Colossus anymore, bro. 65% in, 26 hours, and it is finally time to play one of the other Javelins. I have such an erection right now.
Finally getting to a new Javelin, I decided to try to raise his gear score. If we can get it about 720 or higher and then do a mission with it, we can pop our last trophy that's relative to gear, at least in terms of the gear score. Some of these are a bit hard to get, so we spend some money on some of the epics, so that way we have a bit of a higher score. And we're sitting at about 670 before I put on some bigger weapons and gear.
Bro, I think we got the thing, bro. So if I put on this support gear that we just got, that's 716. I have the components, and then if I put on the other gears, like this one's 38, and we're missing this one here, boom, 764. Oh, let's go. We can get master talent, and we still have plenty of other stuff to do, so it's nice that we have that out of the way.
Now we just had to finish a mission, and if it worked, we would pop the trophy for master talent.
There it is too, the dub, master talent. We did a mission while having a gear score of like 730 plus.
While I was doing this, I was also using any new gear that was available for my Ranger Javelin. I had to get all of his maxed out like we did for the Colossus, because we need to do that for every Javelin. This would be the last mission I needed for my Ranger, and then I could move to my last 2 Javelins, which were the Interceptor and the Storm.
Now, for those that don't know, we got the Ranger maxed out, so we can switch Javelins.
Now this is where I decided to use the Interceptor for collectibles. He's a little bit more agile and he's the fastest Javelin to use, so it was perfect. With over 700 collectibles to get, he would be ideal to make this even faster. And because I was getting collectibles through the story, I was already making some good progress on the collectibles, because the overall counter is what you need to worry about. This is when I had the idea to start a new pilot. If you start a completely new pilot, all of the collectibles reset, so in that beginning area, after you do the like few tutorial missions, there's so many collectibles in that starting area, and since the challenges are all shared amongst all of your saves, you're able to just go in, grab those collectibles again, and make it a little bit easier. This personally made the collectible grind so much more like just streamlined for me. A lot of people complain about the collectibles in this game, but I found them so easy. And then all of the intel collectibles, all you really have to do is just go in a room, exit, and keep doing that, and it'll refresh the collectible and you pick them up. Personally, again, I think the collectibles are super easy in this game. I've never understood why. I was expecting AIDS, like honestly, with how many people complain about them. I thought they were going to be absolute ass cancer. They're fine. The other good thing about the collectibles is they give you loyalty reputation for the 3 different factions you need for some trophies, and you have to get to loyalty 3. You have to do this for 3 different factions as well, which is just easy because of the collectibles. They all kind of streamlined together, and getting all 3 of them was just as easy as picking the collectibles up.
Hey, we got the Sentinel reputation trophy. But I like being efficient in games I play. It makes me a little bit annoyed if I'm not. I've always been like that. That's the Freelancer. Our loyalty is done for the Freelancer.
With all of the factions done, all that was really left was the collectibles and then my last two Javelins, the Interceptor and the Storm. So I went around grabbing all of these green circles to get all of the collectibles and make sure we pop the trophy. Now again, the collectibles weren't that bad in this game, but it was still a lot of time of just flying around and grabbing these. Thankfully, the Interceptor is just insanely fast. And then before I knew it, I was going to be done. Finally, the collectibles would be behind us.
This might be my last collectible, bro. Please. The call of the Anthem. No stone unturned. We're done.
My next goal was gadgets galore, and this trophy I would have to max out the Interceptor, so I just did some missions until his last bit of gear was completed. Thankfully, I didn't have any issues getting any of the gear for him, so we didn't even have to grind missions. We just had to do the missions for the actual completion.
Yeah, that move's kind of dope. Like right there, it didn't do any fucking damage, but it looked cool. Like damage 0, aura farming probably like 200. At least, give or take, you know. And there it is, gadgets galore. Yeah, the load times are pretty miserable in this game. I hope you're enjoying it, Deso. I had a lot of fun. Okay, am I gonna lose all the gear, or no? It'll try to reconnect, right?
All we have left is the Storm Javelin. However, I was starting to have some shitty luck. I did get into a group that was already in progress and didn't have to do anything, but it wouldn't matter anyways.
We're gonna get lucky. I feel it right here. Ready? They're like, this motherfucker didn't do anything, bruh. That's crazy. You get full XP and everything. Considering I literally joined at the last possible second. Dude, I didn't even get anything, bruh.
We didn't get anything, but that didn't stop me from queuing right back up, and we actually got into a match where we could help. So we completed the mission, and then all we had to do was pray. We got some items.
Such a grind? Really? Honestly, dude, I'm almost 30 hours in, and we almost have the plat. I think the grind is super short for this game. It's been super chill, bro. Look at all that loot, bro. If we don't get one piece of gear, if we don't get one that I don't have. Oh, DC'd me, bro. Are you fucking my ass? I'm not gonna get the shit now.
Yeah, when you disconnect, you actually don't get any of the loot. It doesn't go to your stash, nothing. Like, you just get fucked out of it because you didn't go to the completion screen. And because these servers are on its last legs due to the closure coming up, this was becoming miserable, man. I didn't have any real issues throughout the whole game. And then when I'm on my last Javelin for Platinum, bro, the game is just like, look, what if we make this last bit of it AIDS for you? And it did, man. Quite a lot.
This game fucking hates me, bro. I'm literally at the... Wow, dude. Actually, wow, bro. I'm literally at the end of the plat and it's just fucking me, bro. It's literally fucking me. This game hasn't even really crashed for this whole time. It just decides to fuck me, man.
And if that wasn't enough, to make matters worse, I just wasn't getting the drops I needed for the Storm. It was all things that I already had maxed out, and I wasn't going to complete the challenge for the trophy without getting some new pieces of gear.
Come on. Give me something. Ice Storm. Damn it. Nope. Lightning Strike. Nope. Wow, I don't think I got anything again, bro. I'm getting fucked at the end of this game, bro.
All I could keep doing, really, is repeat this mission that gave me a lot of drops and hope I would get the one that I need. So I would do that, and then if I did get any new drop, I would make sure to equip them so whenever we complete the mission, it counts towards the 4 mission completes needed for that piece of gear. Yeah, this shit got monotonous.
When I say yiggity, you say yurity. Yiggity. Flame Burst. I got one. Oh, I got one. Flame Burst. Flame Burst. Any others? Damn, no. That's okay. I got Flame Burst. And I just need Ice Blast and Arc Burst. Fucking hell. Alright, at least we got something. AIDS.
1 hour later.
Come on, baby. Give me something good. Come on, baby. Ice Blast. Oh, yeah, we need that. Ice Blast. I think that's it. We need Flame Burst. We didn't get it. But, wait. No, yeah, we didn't get Flame Burst, but we did get Ice Blast. Oh, man, and then we're just gonna need Arc Burst. Bruh. Bruh.
And with that, we were ready to pop the Platinum. I just had to answer one stupid fucking question in chat, and then I was able to continue.
This doesn't look like Hollow Knight. It's a DLC. So in honor of Silksong finally getting released, they've been able to actually release a DLC, which is very cool. I'm really happy that like indie devs are getting the love that they deserve. Bro must be wild. Oh, this is our platy, I think. Ready? Look at him run away. You guys ready for the Anthem platy before the server shuts down? There it is. Seal Savant. And last but not least, the Grandmaster before the server shut down. And I will say, this game really was not that bad, bro. If I bought it on release, I'd be pissed. But everyone's like, dude, the grind, it's so grindy, bro. This took like 30 hours. Yo, let's go check real quick. There was no grind. Like, what grind, brother? Where it at? Is the grind in the room with us? Where is he? What? Now, should you platinum Anthem? That is the question that you're probably asking if you watch the video. Yes, you should, because it's not that grindy. Can you platinum Anthem? Probably not, bro. The server's getting shut down on the 12th of January. Fuck knows when this video will be made. So, yeah, you won't be able to. So, should you? Yes. Could you? No, not so much. Jesus fuck, bro. You connecting to the online servers or are you fucking solving the Da Vinci Code? Why is this taking so long? Bro, you knocked this platy out. Honestly, the hardest part was getting the motivation to play this game because although I say it's not that bad, I've been playing so many other great games that it just makes it feel even more meh. So I'm going to go ahead and see what our game time is. Yeah, bro said this game would be fun without flying. Wherever he gets his drugs, please send them my way. It was at like 30 hours, 31 hours, and then 1 hour on the alt. I don't know where the grind is, bro. People say this game is super grindy. If you're just going for the trophies, it's not. Now, if you're playing with your dick while going for the trophies, of course, absolutely it's going to be a grind.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Or if you didn't enjoy the video, just leave a like as well. Yeah, just like the video, man. Other than that, if you want to be a real one who made it to the end of the video and let me know, just leave a comment below that says, RIP Anthem. And were you able to get the Anthem platy before it became unobtainable? Leave a comment as well and let me know.